All right, all right. Good evening, everybody. How are you guys feeling today? I see head nodding, see thumbs ups. All right. Well, today we're going to do, as Mr. JR said, we're going to do business writing. Let me share my screen. Let's get started. Come on. All right, you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Is it in present mode? Because it's like kind of moved on
It's
for a minute.
it's not in present mode. We can see the tabs on the side. You see all of the PowerPoint. There it is.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Like I said, today we're gonna do business writing. We're gonna have some objectives today. I'm gonna identify you the different types of purpose of a discourse. We're gonna define what discourse means too. We're gonna tell the difference between two type of discourses, and we're gonna identify and tell the difference between two type of literary discourses that you guys have. Has anyone ever heard of the word discourse? You guys have to come off of mute too, because I can't, right now I'm not able to view the chat. So you guys come off of mute. Anyone ever heard of discourse?
Yeah,
No.
No? All right. Who said yes? What do you think discourse is?
discourse is like it's kind of like a conversation. It's like exchange of information.
Correct, correct. Very good. Yep. It's a fancy word for, like you said, dialogue and discussion, what discourse is. One that you guys use actually daily is text. Text is a type of discourse because you have your conversations, you have your dialogue, and actually it can be formal that you have, depends on who you're speaking to, and it be personal, it be casual that you when you're speaking to other people, informal. It's the things that you have to remember between text as a discourse in there. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to write, this is type of discourse too. I want you to write a motivational statement, something about you. I am, and you have some examples here. Write a statement for me. What are you? How are you feeling? How are you feeling today? What are you as it goes and also into part of an entrepreneur? What are you? And I'll give you about 2 minutes to do it. All right, who wants to give me their statement? Volunteer. What is your statement? You are what? I am fill in the blank.
I am genuine.
All right. Thank you, Stephen.
I have a quote. Can I say it?
Say again.
I have a quote. Can I say that one?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So my quote is: "If one can't finance, one can't live freely."
Say it one more time, Mitesh.
Yeah. If one can't finance, one can't live freely. Freely.
Oh, very good. Very good. All right. Anyone else want to share?
I put I am me.
They're very good. Yes, you have to be very much so. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Your I am statements. So, what do you think the difference is between business versus writing? What do you think the difference is?
Like business as a whole, or like business writing versus normal writing.
And writing, what do you think business writing is versus writing?
Writing can be a form of like self-expression and like trying to like get things out there. I mean, obviously there's a bunch of different other motivations too, but I feel like for business, is more specifically either to like get something done or to persuade someone to do something.
Very much so. And we are going to talk about some of those, the different types of writings that there is. So you're right. Business writing, the difference with that is anything that has to do with the business, and then writing is the personal aspect of it. So what is it about you? Anything that, for instance, could be journaling, poetry. So we're going to go into those and tell the difference between the two types of writing we're going to do today. And thank you, Michael, for that. So like it says, it's a professional writing study, otherwise as professional communication and what it is. And one thing is when you guys are looking at your businesses and you're actually writing to other people, you're going to be writing in a professional manner when you're doing that. And it depends when you build that rapport, it may not be so formal. It may die down to informal, but it's still within that professional setting that you have in that communication. You always want to make sure you put yourself forward on it and proofreading what you write, especially. And when you're starting to build those new relationships that you have. I don't think this is gonna, I want to see if this plays. I'm gonna have to share the video. I'm gonna make sure that I can do the audio like last time. Let me know if you hear it. If you don't, let me know.
Plymouth Rock, I never wonder if I'm covered for home and auto.
Yeah, we hear.
More
Okay.
coverage, more than just insurance.
That's what it means to be Plymouth Rocked. Business writing is any written communication used in a professional setting, including emails, memos, and reports. It's direct, clear, and designed to be read easily. And with practice, you can become an effective business writer. So whenever you're writing a business document, get to the point quickly. Tell your readers what they need to know up front so they don't have to hunt for it. Make every sentence short and direct while keeping your paragraphs brief. Doing this will add focus while making your document easy to read and remember. Most business writing needs a call to action, which is information that instructs and encourages a response from your readers. It lets them know what they should do, where to go, and so on. In addition to being professional, keep your writing polite. Consider using a brief greeting or conclusion, and remember that offering courtesies like please and thank you go a long way. Revision is a key part of good writing, so after you finish your first draft, read it over and figure out what works and what doesn't. Clarify sentences, simplify word choices, and organize the structure until everything flows in a logical order. As part of your revision process, try reading your work aloud or ask someone to give you feedback. Both of these methods can help you discover new perspectives and ideas. With so much to read and rewrite, don't be surprised if it takes a few revisions before your document is polished and ready to go. Remember, business writing is a skill that takes a lot of practice to develop, but as you improve, you will possess an incredibly valuable job skill.
So that was an overview of the different things we're gonna talk about today. So I want you guys to have that preface on it. And we're looking at the purposes of business writing. And I like to say it's easy as pie because it keeps the three purposes in form and easy way for you to remember. So it's persuade, inform, and entertain. So with persuading, which is I think is one of the favorite ones I had that I do love. Persuading in the sense is, well, how can you convince me? With persuading, and persuading also actually bleeds over into actually one of the types of business writings that we have also. So is inform. Inform, it sticks to the facts. What does in entertainment, it's basically how can we provide that emotional feeling to it, that enjoyment that you have, the purpose of our writing. So remember the purpose of business writing, the acronym is PIE, easy as pie, persuade, inform, and entertain for those. And again, inform is just your true facts, what you're looking at. It tells me how to do some things, you know, what it is, where it's from, how is it different, is your informing. Persuading against is convinced me. The entertainment is the enjoyment aspect of when people write. So it could be, for instance, it could be a school newsletter about a fair. You're just writing about it, the purpose of it, and your goal is to provide the experience for the reader. Those are some purposes that we have with business writing. Now, these are your 4 types of disclosure, and I like to use this as the word pit. like a speed racing pit. So you have persuasive, instructional, informational, and transactional. So in instructional, it's like writing a recipe. I just want to know exactly what are you doing? This is my step-by-step guide. So when you have your businesses and your ideas, this can be your employee handbook. This can be your standard operating procedures that we spoke about. These are your how-to guides, how to run the business. What are you doing with some of those? And you're going to have to need them for your businesses also, especially when it comes to when you're actually onboarding new personnel, when you're taking in new employees. How are you going to give them instructions on how to run the company the way that you like and actually your expectations? The informational, as it's saying, one of them is your financial statements. As we talk about, you want to know what your revenue is doing, what are your expenses doing? These are statements that comes with the information. These are just your facts, is what it is. So you do a business analysis of some of these. And the biggest thing that I see when is memos, some of you may like a lot of details, you have to shorten it up to bullet points in the memos. It's just something short that's going to get it across. It tells you directly what exactly they need in that moment. You're just informing them of what it is. Another thing too is your customers. What are you informing them about? You have to give them that information so they can move forward to your product. How are you going to tell them what you're even about? The informational is also your pitch at sometimes. Pitch goes into persuasive too, but informational, you're telling just the facts of what your business is, why you do it, and how you do it. The persuasive again. The persuasive is, how we do it. Convince me. So that's when you guys are doing the next class. You're gonna actually do the resumes that you actually did is, and it could be, if you don't have a resume, it's gonna be your academics. If it's not, you don't have a long work experience. It tells who you are. Why should someone hire you? Why should someone even interact with you in a relationship? Like similar to your pitches. And the other thing is your marketing material. When you look at your social media, what are some things that you can think of right now in persuasive that they ask you? It's when it invokes an action. What do you see in business writing that can say, come do this, please come here? What can you guys think of?
Well, you're asking us like right now?
Yes.
What was the question again?
With persuasive, what is something that wants you to take action? What do you see? One example that some gave me for was Red Bull. They're using that way. They're using a slogan to actually for you to remember, persuasive to try Red Bull. What else have you seen or experienced that actually does that makes you want to take action?
Food advertisements when I'm hungry.
Yes, and those are mainly at night that I see. They want you to eat the food. They tell you a lot at night. All right, what else?
Like ads to go on vacation and like booking your next hotel.
Very true. Very true. They use the beach. They use people laughing. They use people having fun. Very, very true. Thank you. And for transactional, it's like let's make a deal for transactional. Actually, it's anything that's actually between you and an entity is what the transactional aspect is. Something that you use every day in your transaction. The biggest thing I would say in a transaction are your contracts. How are you making sure that you're getting what you need and the person that you're contracting with is providing what you need? Your invoices, sometimes your inventory. Those are good things. Your order forms. How do you know what you're going to need to actually complete the transaction of what you're doing? And registration for any activities. What do they need to do? That comes where payment comes in a lot of times. But there's different forms of payments we're going to talk about when we focus only on transactional of some ways of how to make the payments on it. Does this make sense? Any questions? I see nods heads. All right. All right, so instructional. As I said, instructional is your how-to guide. It tells your reader, it tells somebody how to do each process, your step-by-step, what we're gonna do. It's always very clear and it's understanding. And sometimes when we speak how to do something, it's not always on paper. was saying is like, how do you exactly complete the task in that order and how to do it? So like I said, when you're at work, it's a manual. If something happens, if there's a fire inside your building, if you have a brick and mortar building, how are you showing them how to get to the exits? I don't know, there's some of those. So the next thing that I want you guys to do, I'm gonna break you guys in actually groups. That there are 7 or 6 of you. I'm not sure how many there are. I think there might be 8 of you. I want you guys to go in the breakout screen. I want you to plan a cultural exchange day. I want you to write a guide on how to plan the day at school. Include the steps on selecting the cultures you're going to explore, the type of activities, and how to engage the students. This is instructional writing, so it's your how-to guide. Does that make sense? I can't hear your heads because I can't see everybody. Does that
Yeah.
make sense, the activity?
Wait, can you explain a little more?
Yes. So what we're gonna do is show me how to do something. If you can't do the cultural exchange day, how something in your business you're gonna do it. It's just your how-to guide. So if I'm gonna do something an example that was given was maybe a soccer arena. You're gonna bring in all the different type of cultures in. We're gonna bring them in. We're gonna say what activities are they gonna do. They may be doing dancing. They may be doing us a demo. They may be doing some role playing. Then how are we gonna engage them? So I'm doing step by step. So the first thing is we're gonna contact them. The next thing is we're gonna find out what culture they are. What are they want to show us? How they're gonna show us what their culture is. Then what activity they're gonna do? Okay, let's say it's Latin. Are they gonna do dancing? Okay, they're gonna do dancing. It's how are you gonna arrange them? For that one example, today instructional actually was it's like how to tie your shoe. Instruct somebody how to do something. Does that make sense? Was that better? A better
Yeah.
explanation? Another one, trying to think another example. No, it was tie the shoe and a recipe. Like I said, instructional. It's a recipe, how to make something. So if you were doing something baking, if you're doing food, how would you tell me to make the food that you have? Make sense? That yes? I didn't see heads. All right. Put you
Yeah.
guys in your all right. Put you in your breakout rooms. 2. All right, you've been invited to join the rooms, and I'll give you probably about like 6 minutes. All right, I see you guys are back. So who wants to be the spokesperson for the group 1?
What was that group one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So me,
Go ahead.
so I would create a planning team, like students, teachers, and staff to help. Then, like that was send out a survey to like choose like different cultures, our futures. And 3, like I would like plan like fun events, like dances performance, fashion shows and stuff. I'm gonna get everybody involved by I'm gonna just get everybody involved.
How are you gonna close it?
Hmm?
How are you gonna close it? The end part. You're getting everybody involved. How you do the ending? The event. How you gonna close it? The day. How you gonna close the day out?
I'm gonna close it.
Yeah, how you gonna close the day out?
Celebrate and reflect.
Okay, celebrate and reflect. All right. Other group 2. Thank you, Stephen.
Tej, you want to go or me? I guess I'll just go. So for us, we decided to like have each classroom have their own cultural theme, and then they just like walk through the hall, like visiting the cultures. And what was gonna happen is we're gonna like volunteers from that culture, and then have like a little bit of background research, like everything's accurate. And then they're gonna decorate the room, play some music, like, dress up like from traditional clothing, just dance, speak with them like the native language, and like, just like have fun, just like teach them about it. And then to close out, we're gonna have everyone come in to like the large gym or like the cafeteria, and they just have like a big like banquet of just like all the different traditional foods. And then just like a buffet, just walk, pick whatever you want, just like eat, just so everyone could just like like come together and talk.
Okay. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Now the next type of writing there is informational. It's just the facts, what it is. What I'm gonna put you guys back in groups, but I want you to select, I want you guys to work together because you each are probably gonna have very similar expenses. I want you to do in a sense, an expense report, what expenses you're gonna have and how much you think those expenses are gonna be. This is just the facts, is actually an informational type of business writing. So I want you to, the expenses that the ideas you have for your businesses, what expenses are you guys gonna have in common that you can actually do a brief report for me? And I want you guys to come back and then you guys are gonna tell me that report and what combined expenses that you have. Does that make sense? Or do you want me to give you an example? Which one would you like?
Can we see an example first?
Yes. I'll give an example. Harlem, you want to do car detailing. So so expenses that you have to run your business, for that you might have utilities, you might have rent, you might have supplies. Those are facts. Your rent costs $1,200. Your supplies cost $500. Just the facts of what's going on. So an expense report. How much things cost and what are you using to run your business? Does that make sense? Was that example okay, Michael? All right. Does that make sense, everyone else? Nods, heads, thumbs up. All right.
Wait, is it related to what we just did?
I'm sorry, sir.
Is it related to what we just did about the
No,
coffee thing?
those are step-by-step guide. The first one
Oh,
you did, it was telling me how you're going to do a cultural exchange day. You started with your survey, then you went through the day and how you're going to do it. The difference is with informational, I just want the facts of what's going on. You're not telling me how to do anything. You're just giving me information, is the informational. That good separating the two, Stephen?
yeah.
All right. All right, so it's going to be combined expenses that you have in your business. What similar ones that you guys can have in common to give me an expense report. And this is something that you can utilize with your business plan, which you guys worked on too. So actually, this is an extension of it. All right, I'm gonna give you guys probably about 5-6 minutes, and I'll bring you back. Fair? All right. Okay, wait for the other ones to join too. The other group. All right, we got everybody back. Room 2, I'll have you go first. What was some combined expenses that you find with all the businesses that you guys want to complete? What's your expense report? Got Hitesh, Michael, Shreya, Jaslyn, and BJ. Room 2.
Oh, we're room 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, so for my revenue, I had $1,000, and for expenses, I had $400 for like maintaining the company and all that, for paying employees, and for this third one, profit, that leads to $600
Right, what
for a small amount.
exactly, thank you, Hitesh. What exactly are the expenses?
Expenses are paying for employees and for the well-being of the company, and yeah,
Right, what are the specific ones? You know how I gave the example before you guys went into your rooms? What were the specific ones you guys had in common in your businesses, the expenses?
payment for employees.
Okay. All right, Shreya, what's another one that you guys with you had in common?
Cost for supplies.
All right, BJ?
Bills,
Which bills?
like, to like run the building. Cause like for like Jocelyn, she had a cat cafe, so of course you need to pay bills for like but electricity and light. And then I want to run a food truck business. You'd have to pay for like gas and also lighting to like, for the truck.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, and Michael.
I forgot what, but oh yeah, Michael, well, he wants to make bandages, right? He would have to also pay the money to like, run the factory and that type of stuff.
Right, very much so. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, BJ. All right, room 1.
So we said equipment, employees, Wi-Fi, electricity, and advertisement.
Okay. All right, those do work with it. What's some different ones between you? Like a different one, Nicole Chen. Related to yours, since you want to do marketing, what is something that you may have that the others won't in your expenses?
Yeah, Nana, she's doing like she has a physical object, so she needs a manufacturer or like the 3D printer.
Very much so. That'd be different from you guys. All right. So the next thing, because remember, you guys, we're on just informational, we're on just the facts. So for your businesses, each of you can do this. I want you to do a flyer. Imagine your opening day right now. I want just the facts. So on the flyer, I want when, where, time, and what. So again, when, where, time, and what. So you're going to tell me your opening day and how you're going to do it. We're just, once again, we're on informational business writing. So the flyer of when, where, time, and what. Now I'll give you guys maybe about 5 minutes. Is that fair? All right, see heads nodding. Okay, what I'm gonna do, let's start. BJ, what is your flyer information? Your informational business writing. What do you have for your flyer, please?
Of course, it's gonna have the name of my business. Of course, it's gonna have contact information and where I'm gonna be. Like, let's say I'm probably gonna be near a park or a beach or a pool, right? And I'd probably have like a game championship, and whoever wins all the games get a certain prize. And while they're playing the games, we would plan to serve food, let them taste test while they're playing the games, and generally just let everybody have fun while also sharing the food.
Okay, what's the name of your business?
It was high school summer chefs.
Okay, high school summer chefs. All right, where is you're gonna be at? Like if I pick up a flyer and I see high school summer chefs, how am I gonna know where to come?
It would have the address on it.
Yeah, tell me the address. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you to act like you're doing what you're doing. You can make up an address or anything like
Okay,
that.
Bear Creek Road.
Okay,
Bear
so
Creek
let's. So 1, 2, 3, Bear Creek Road. Like if you guys are going to this, your location, how to get there, how are they gonna find you?
Just come. Just come. Just look for a blue truck with waves on it and the title High School Summer Chefs.
So it's high school summer chefs. Let's say 1, 2, 3, Bear Creek. Okay, what time is it?
It would last through the whole day. It's like it would be like a recurring thing. It's like if one champion's won, they won't get to play again, and others get to try to be a champion again.
Okay, so what time will it begin and what time will it end?
I plan to start it somewhere in the afternoon, like 12 p.m. and then end it like probably at no, I mean 12 like 1 p.m. Never mind. Let's start at 1 p.m. and then we'll end it at like probably 8 or 9 p.m.
Okay, which one? You gotta be specific. 8 or 9?
9 p.m.
9. All right. So we got when? What date is it?
May. Let's do June 13th.
All right. So we have high school chefs on June 13th at 123 Bear Creek Road, let's say from 12, you said from 1 to 9, right?
Yeah, from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Who wants to go next?
Me.
All right. Go ahead, Stephen.
Gonna be on August 11th at Atlanta, Georgia, 4210 Avenue D. It's gonna be at a fair, and the time is gonna be 3:30 to 8:30.
Okay, then what is it?
Showcasing like what my hotel's gonna be like
Okay, so the name?
on Paradise Palms.
Okay, I thought it was Paradise Palms. All right, so Paradise Palms, tell me the address you said.
Atlanta, Georgia, 4210 Avenue D.
There's no address to go? Are you saying 410 or you're telling me the street name? It's
No.
like blurring a little bit on my end.
Huh?
Is it blurring a little bit on my end? Are you saying a street name or you're saying 410?
It's like the place.
Yeah, what's the
Like-
address?
Atlanta, Georgia, 4210 Avenue D.
482 Avenue D, okay. Howard, if I gave you that information, 48210 Avenue D, what street is it?
Avenue D.
The name of the street's Avenue D?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I know if that was like saying a suite. All right, so Avenue D is a street. All right. All right, so Paradise Palms, August 11th, 3:30 to 8:30, Avenue D in Atlanta, Georgia, correct?
Yeah.
And it's a showcase, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Steven. All right, who's next?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Hitesh?
So yeah. Nonprofit opening in Manchester, 3 p.m. Saturday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, and then free food and free drinks, and it's located in 38 Fairfield Street, Manchester, CT.
Okay, all right, thank you. Next. Nana?
Hello?
Nana?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so am I saying like the street name and the address?
Uh-huh. You gotta tell me, how do I know where to get to you? So I need to know street name and address. You're making a flyer for your business.
1845 Appaloosa Drive, Illinois. 60565.
Okay, what time is your event gonna be?
9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, and
Oh
what
wait,
is
no,
it?
9 a.m. to 12. No, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, 12 p.m. to 3?
Yeah.
All right, and what is the name of it?
Twist and tuck. Pop up.
You said Twist and Tuck?
Yeah.
Okay, now put that all together. Put all the information facts together. So the name, you said Twist and Tuck.
Twist and tuck.
All right, where's it at? The address?
1845 Appaloosa Drive, Illinois.
Okay, what time?
12 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, all right. All right, who's next? Thank you, Nana.
I could go next.
All right, go ahead, Michael.
I drew a little picture because I didn't want to write anything, but
Sure.
so it's kind of bad because I did it in a rush, but I just put like a little flyer. So like, come to 123 Random Street, Rover Nojo. My thing is adaptive aid, so the grand opening is gonna be at like some like game, right? So I put Saturday, May 10th, 6 to 8 p.m. I drew some pictures, and I put come see us before, during, or after the game to get free band-aids. So yeah.
Okay. All right, what's the time again? I didn't hear, I apologize.
Saturday, May 10th, 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay, all right, thank you. Like the drawing. All right, who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
It would be a car show,
Okay.
or like, and you could get like your car washed while you just walk around and look. And it would be at 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. It would be at 123 Elm Street. And what else am I missing?
You told me how. You did what, when, and how. And where. You told all of them. All right, thank you. Nicole Alvarez?
When May 27th, 2025. Where the Grand Oak Villa at 550 Sylvan Lake Road, Oakville, Connecticut. And it's an event to promote and have speeches and what we do. Plus there will be free drinks and free food. The event is at 5 p.m. till 7 p.m.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, who's next? They only have a couple of you guys left.
I can
I'll
go.
go.
Okay, never mind.
Go ahead, Shreya.
Okay. Mine's August 16th at 4711 Dinosaur Lane. It's from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. It's opening day and a bike night with activities and snacks like.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Jaslyn. Thank you, Shreya.
Okay, so for the what basically is the Kitten and Stars grand opening. The time is from 7 a.m. to noon. For where it's 123 Lavender Road in Linden, New Jersey. When it'll be Friday, September 5th. And also on the flyer there will be like a little number area where people can what is it called when like you hold stuff? Like when you order something but you don't pick it up immediately, it's like pre-order or something? For pre-order.
Oh, when you pick it up when you get there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
For like merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Sometimes they call it, well, restaurants call it curbside or pick up on delivery. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. I know what you mean though. They pre-order them and they pick up when they come there. All right, next. Thank you, Jaslyn.
I can go next. So mine will be on Sunday, May 25, and it'll be around 4 to 5, and it'll be at Redberry Avenue, New York. And basically what I'll have is I'll have light snacks and drinks, and I'll basically introducing myself and showing my progress and my intentions. And at the end, I'll probably have a goodie bag that will have like pens, cards, and a notepad.
Okay. All right, is that everyone? Now, what I want to say with the flyers, you want to have that like in a consistent order, like a organized manner. So you want to know what people are coming, what they're coming to, where is it, basically where can they find you, then time, and then I wanted, so if you guys are going to attend a party, you want to know what, when, how, and where. That's why I want you, when you do your flyer, it has to be an organized manner. You can't have the time first. You want to know, people know what it is. Does that make sense? Yes? Or no? I see heads nods. All right, what I'm gonna do now, you guys are gonna have a 5-minute break. So come back at 1:45. 7:45. How you want me to buy your product? What will make me do that? So since the pitches that you guys have done for that, I want to put you in breakout rooms also, but I want you to tell me why. So tell me a product or what you guys are gonna focus on before you go out, before I put you in breakout rooms. Tell me one thing that you want to do a so-called like a pitch, or persuade me, convince me from your point of view, convince me to actually patron your business. And this again is persuasive writing.
Is it a random product?
Pertaining to your business, yes. Tell me why should I purchase it, or why, if you're doing a service, tell me why I should come to you for the service. Make sense? All right, I said, see head nods. All right, I'll give you guys about 5 minutes to do this too, 5, 6 minutes. You guys should be able to join. Who's gonna speak in your group? Who's gonna go first, I'll say. You gonna go first, Steven?
Huh? Actually, I don't think so because I went first the whole time. Do you guys want me to go first? Because I could go first if you want me to.
Got a couple head nods, yeah. A couple of them. They're like, why not? All right, I think we have everyone. Everyone in the other group is back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we have everybody. Go ahead, Stephen. We'll start with you.
You could ask the question one more time, ask it, and then I'm gonna answer.
Persuade me. Why should I come to, or did you focus on someone coming to your hotel?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
should come to
Why
my.
should I-
You should come to Paradise Palms because it has amazing service, like amazing, like extra activities, and like a gym, an aquarium and stuff. And also the decoration is good. Plus it's cheap. It's not that expensive. And the employees actually care about you. And it's gonna make you feel like home. Plus it's cheap.
Affordable.
All right.
Say affordable. It's affordable.
It's really affordable.
All right, so I should come.
And and it offers amazing food. Italian, French, everything, anything you ask for. You can make it. All right. Wait, did I persuade you?
Say
Can
the
I
end
go
part you
next?
said. All right, you guys, was that persuading you to attend Paradise Palms?
Yeah, I would attend, bro.
All right. All right, what's persuading you? What did he say that's persuading you to patron?
When he said the aquarium, that really
The
got me.
aquarium.
Yeah, that got me.
All right, so you found something. So Steve, you know, in your Paradise Palms, you'd have an aquarium there. All right, Nicole Alvarez, you said you want to go next, is that correct? All right, go ahead.
The reason you should bring your business to my marketing agency is because we offer the best service in Connecticut, and we have the best marketing agents in Connecticut, and we will give you the best service in Connecticut. Mine was kind of hard, so.
No problem. Okay, you guys help your peer out. What can convince you to use her marketing services?
When they said it was the best in Connecticut, I was like, oh.
What else
Yeah,
would you
me
want
too.
you guys? Go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
So
Wait,
just because
Miss.
someone says they're the best, you're gonna patron them?
Yeah, Nicole looks believable.
All right, that's
You're
something to
very
stand out.
confident in your delivery, so that helps a lot.
What else? Because you guys have your businesses, you're gonna have to look for marketing if you're not doing it yourself. What else are you gonna look for that might help Nicole out to stand out?
Like a professional setting. Like it looks professional.
You can list some of your accomplishments that make you different.
Very true. Very true. And then who you're targeting, you help new entrepreneurs. You help them with their marketing, what you need. How were you accommodated? Will you come to them or do they always come to you? So something that's going to help you stand out in your marketing. And it's very good giving examples, that helps you stand out. I have helped so-and-so. When you add numbers to it too. I've helped 100,000, people with their marketing. I've improved their return or their customer conversion by 50% when they were only down 10%. So those type of statements that you're showing results that can actually help with the marketing aspect of it. That makes sense? All right. Thank you. All right. Who's next?
Miss, I got a question. Is like the thing like persuading them to come to your like grand opening or like just like to like buy your product?
Your product or your service? So tell me yours again, Michael, please.
So mine is Band-Aids. So for
So your
me,
Band-Aid. Yes.
yeah, me, I was like experience the future of healing with our innovative Band-Aids designed for comfort, durability, and faster recovery. Is perfect for athletes and everyday use, and our product keeps you on the move. Contact us today, and you will love it.
That's good. All
Oh,
right.
your
What
body will
stands
love it.
out
Your
with
body
him?
will love it.
That's very true. Your body will love it. Now, what can happen with your what about your adhesiveness? That's something too that help you stand out.
Yeah, I'll be like, it doesn't come off unless you want to.
That's good. That's good. All right, you guys, what's feedback for Michael? What stood out in his persuasive?
I like how you said like it could stay on.
And that it won't come off no matter what.
No
Right.
matter what.
Like that sounds like a really good Band-Aid.
It really does.
Right.
By the
All
way,
right.
I'm just letting you on.
Or like having to not waste Band-Aids because you have to like change them every single time you like wash your hands or something. Or like
Yeah.
when it starts like getting like really dirty, you have to like take it off like so that you could eat. Like that's yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just forgot to.
Very much. Go ahead, Michael.
No. Like what she said, I forgot to add that point into my thing.
Oh, it's waterproof. Adding something out that helps, like you said, washing multiple times. Thank you very much. Very good. Especially, didn't it, with yours, did you say you had antiseptic on it also?
Michael, I have a question.
Yes, Stephen.
Like you said, it's a Band-Aid, right? Like when you wash it, could it come back on?
I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking to try to make it so like how instead of like coming off like with water or something, it's like like alcohol activated. Cause like how often you get alcohol in your hand. You know what I mean? So like you put water, like it keeps the stickiness unless like you put like a specific liquid on it and then it gets like loose. But I gotta like obviously find a way to make that happen. But that's an idea.
Good job. Good job. All right, who's next? Thank you, Michael. Drea.
Okay, so say you're my target audience. So to women, wearing gear when out riding can be a pain, right? The discomfort, the lack of style, the jacked up prices. I mean, I understand why you don't want to wear gear because there's so little market for women's motorcycle gear. Here at Soul Clutch, we can guarantee that once you try on our secure apparel, you fall in love before you even.
Say the end part again, Shreya. I'm sorry.
We can guarantee that once you try on our secure apparel, you will fall in love before you.
All right. What does your apparel feel like? When you said you can fall in love with your apparel.
Feel like?
Yeah, what do it feel like? If I'm gonna fall in love with it, maybe like what will it feel like?
It's comfortable and it's versatile, so you won't feel too hot or too cold in it.
Yeah, yep. That'll help us out. All right, you guys, what you think with her persuasive? What stand out to make you want to buy some women's biker apparel from Shreya?
I feel like I would buy it from her because, well, I'm not a girl, but if I was a girl, I feel like I would buy from her because she says something that's like very true. You know what I mean? Like there isn't I personally don't see a lot of like, female biker gear. So I feel like her like connecting to that, like understanding that and like proposing a solution is like, wow, like she really cares about customers.
I agree, especially with her specifically targeting females who need the biker gear, and I think like that's good.
What stood out to me was your facial expressions when you did it. It was like you cared what you were speaking for. And to me, that conveys to me, want me to actually persuade to say, yes, I wanna, because I see your passion behind it and you're being genuine.
Yeah. And like, see, my younger cousin, she likes bikes a lot, so that would make me like want to buy for her.
All right, who's next?
I guess I'll go next. Um, so I, so uh, we're having this event to see who's the best at outdoor games, while also trying the amazing food prepared by the high school summer chefs.
What is gonna entice me to attend you? Like the food, the type of foods? Is there prizes afterwards? What's gonna make me want to come to you?
Oh, sorry. Okay, let me rephrase it. So,
Sure.
come over and have some fun at the high school summer chef outdoor game competition, where you're able to win prizes like headphones, watches, card games, Rubik's cubes, and other prizes. You can also come over and try delicious foods like donuts, cupcakes, cake pops, among or other snacks and foods.
Okay, Piers, what stuck out?
He had me
Well,
at donuts.
I like cake pops.
I want to do the same thing, but for cake pops.
Definitely your pastries that you did, the sugar product. All right, got Nana and Jaslyn.
I can go.
Go ahead.
Twist and Tuck is the best cord organizer there is in the market because it's small, easy to use, and ready to use whenever you want. It will keep your cords neat and tangle free all the time. All you have to do is twist, tuck, and it's ready to go.
Okay, you guys' feedback? What's gonna make you buy Twist and Tuck?
I like the name, and also like how she made it like to how she described it as like something like simple, like something that's like you don't need to really like worry about, which is like the problem with headphones because like I hate how they tangle.
Yeah. And I have a lot of cards. Like I need help organizing them.
Yep, that
So
sounds out. Now, what could you offer Nana that would stand out even more? Just quartz.
Like more like custom option. Like customers can customize a product and like make some designs on it and like 3D print it or something.
Mm-hmm. And that will actually stand out. Yep, that will make someone stand because you don't hear that with anyone else. If I can custom design, or maybe I can send something in and can you put it on there, attach it, or maybe you can provide that. Great, customizing, very one. Thank you very much, Nana. All right, you have Hitesh and Jaslyn. I think Harlem also. Hitesh?
Yeah, I'm almost done. There's still a few more left.
Okay, all right, Harlem?
Yeah, I would say I offer fast service, affordable service, and I would say I'll offer top quality service.
What else you offer? Pierce? What's gonna make you wanna go to Harlem's mobile detailing?
I feel like for me, I mean, like every young guy, wants to have like a cool car. And if he's like, detailing, like I want to get my car detailed. I want to make my car look fresh. So I feel like that like really like it appealed to me.
All right, Harlem, how can you incorporate that?
What do you mean by that?
How can you incorporate? How can you add that in to make it persuasive?
I'm not really sure.
When he's saying young, when you say your spiel, when you're trying to be persuasive about it, you could appeal to the younger. Who's your target your audience? And what are you going to add when they're doing the mobile dating? You're going to come to them on fast service. Maybe I'll come in 8 hours, 24 hours. Some places include an air freshener, or do you include a interior wash
Yeah,
sometimes?
I would say yeah, air freshener to like make the car smell good.
Right. What sense? What sense can you offer? Making a car smell good. What sense? Especially
Like
in cars.
vanilla, like a ocean smell,
Mm-hmm.
like a tree smell.
Yep, and always new car smell, new car scent. I see that quite a bit too in some of those. All right, Jaslyn. Thank you, Harlem.
Is it okay if I focused on one specific aspect for my business instead of the whole thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for mine, I said It's Kitten in the Stars has the coziest and cutest cat merch ever. It's guaranteed to make you all warm and happy. We use sustainable products such as organic cotton to make our products, and also we have a customizationable feature where you can, if you adopt a cat or if you just have a cat at home, you can send in a picture of you and your cat, and we'll put it on like the shirt.
All right, that good. All right, peers, your feedback. What make you want to go to her cafe?
I'm all for comfort, so that makes me want to buy her product.
Is the shirt gonna be free?
Say if the opening, like if you come on opening day and you call, yeah.
So yeah, I'll go. I mean, who doesn't like free stuff,
Very much so. Free, and it goes along with samples. Like BJ, when you're talking about food, they have say free samples. All right, Hitesh. Thank you, Jaslyn.
Yeah, I'm ready now. Just got ready. Yeah. Essential Bridge nonprofit organization offers proof that your donation is being used properly and not for various frauds. One donation makes a huge difference in the world. Please visit us at www.essentialbridge.org.
All right, what are you doing in your nonprofit? It's gonna make me want to donate with you.
So
Donate to you.
So I provide basic essential needs for people that are in need. Yeah.
And what's that? Talk to me like I don't know what basic essential needs are.
Meaning, like, for example, if people in a place need soap, where soap is a scarce resource, and we would provide soap from an area where we could buy it at a cheap price and then provide it to more people. And we would buy them at a cheaper price so that we could buy it for more people. Yeah.
So that can go along with feeling fresh and clean. You provide that for somebody because maybe somebody not able, possibly that don't have the needs, or maybe not able to go shower if you're catering to maybe the homeless community, or somebody maybe have their water off. That part
Yeah.
too. All right, Piers, couple suggestions for Hitesh. What will make you donate to his nonprofit?
It's for a good cause.
Yeah, it's to help the community. I'm all about helping the community.
He appealed to my heartstrings. So like I really want to help out with him.
True, and that's a lot of things with persuasive. It is emotion. A lot of part of it. How can I make them feel and evoke a feeling? And that's when you're writing. So it's good for us to say it, but also I'm using your words. That's when you're talking to somebody and you hand them something. What can I do for you? Your emails, your letters that you're gonna do. So the last one, and writing is transactional. what I want you guys to come up with, and this can relate it to your business again, I want you to do an order form and write these 3 down. I want you an order form, an invoice, or a business agreement. So an order form, an invoice, or a business agreement. It has to be something clear. We're going to make sure we're clear when we want to exchange information. So it's let's make a deal. It's like your everyday transactions, but we're going to do it in writing. So you clear on the 3 things you have a choice from?
Can you make an example?
Yeah.
So an invoice, what would your invoice look? What is on an invoice when you're invoicing somebody? How are you gonna make sure you're getting paid? What's gonna be on there? We can do that. We'll do the invoice example. Talk to me, Stephen. What's on an invoice? When somebody's billing you, what's on that bill? Yeah, invoice is a bill, per se. You're asking for payment. What's on a bill? You have a cell phone, right?
Huh?
You have a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think's on a cell phone bill?
Cell phone bill?
Say again?
You said what?
What's on a cell phone? Someone's coming to your restaurant, excuse me, your hotel, and you want them to pay you for the room. Where is gonna be on that? How are you gonna know who paid you the amount? Where are you gonna put on that invoice?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah. Someone's gonna come to your hotel and you want them to pay for your room, your services. How are you gonna know who paid you? You're gonna give them a form or writing it down. This is transactional writing.
Yeah.
Can I steal it from him, miss?
Say again, I'm sorry?
Can I steal it from him?
Can you steal it from him? Well, what I'll do, is everyone, well, I have you guys all build an invoice. Fair? You guys work in a group. I want you to do an invoice, which shouldn't take that long, but I also want you to start a business agreement. I want you to ponder. How are you gonna get someone to agree to your services? What do you think it looks like? What contract is an agreement? So you're gonna do an invoice, and you're gonna start a business agreement. Fair?
Yeah.
I see some guys
Miss,
understand?
is the business agreement gonna be like the one we saw on Shark Tank?
Could be.
Okay, thank you.
Because it's written. Anybody else have any other questions before I put you in your breakout rooms? No questions? Understand? Yes or no? Thumbs, I see some thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna separate you.
We're gonna be in the group soon.
All right, the rooms are open. Okay, Stephen, you want to kick off the invoice? What's your invoice look like? I always make
because
you go
somebody else
first
go
anyway,
first,
so.
Yeah, but somebody else go first.
I could go. All right, so for mine, I made like a little like a template, like if you get like an email, right? So in my thing, I'm gonna have my business name, obviously, the address, phone number, email. I'm pretty sure invoice have like invoice numbers, so like I'm gonna add that, and like the date, like the date was purchased. After that, I'm gonna have it like billed to, you know what I mean? So like customer name, customer address, and then like a description, like like the product, quantity, the price, like all that, right? And then I'm gonna have the total. I'm gonna have like whatever tax I got, and then like some payment details. You know what I mean? Like if it was credit card, cash, whatever, and then just like the total, just like the total again, and then like a thank you, like thank you for buying my product, like adaptive it. You know what I mean? And then for the contract or like the agreement, I'm gonna have my business, right? Then I'm gonna have, or like first I'm gonna have like this is in blah blah, like this is an agreement between blah and blah, like me and whoever else. So I have my business, right? Like address, name, second business, and then the purpose, right? Like what is even this contract about? I'm gonna have the terms and conditions, and then I'm gonna just have the signatures.
What are you gonna have for when it's due? Your due date. I didn't hear your due date in there.
Due date, like for which one?
For your invoice. When's your
For
invoice due?
invoice?
When's your invoice gonna be due? That's what's missing.
When the payment's gonna be due?
There's gonna be net 30. You know what net 30 is?
No.
In business net 30, they have 30 days to pay it. Or you put an actual day. Sometimes you just put net 30. They know that means you paid in 30 days is due, or you actually put a date when that invoice is due. So when it's to pay you.
For mine is gonna be obviously depending on what it is, but I'll put it for like the next month out, like monthly payment.
All right, when you do your monthly payments, you make sure, okay, so you mean, let's say the invoice is $100, you're gonna let them do monthly payments of like $30 a month, am I understanding? Yes? Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's my mom.
Oh, not a problem, not a problem. All right, who wants to go next? What's their invoice? Let me do this. Well, what I do, Professor JR also put the link, so I want you guys to make sure you do the survey. Go ahead and do the survey for tonight. And I'm gonna show you guys an example. Just gonna show you a picture of an invoice and to put a D in the chat so know when you're done. Then I'll show you the picture. Please. Thank you, Nicole Jen.
Hello.
Yes.
My invoice.
You want to do your invoice? Go ahead.
My name. It's gonna be my name, the address, the phone number, the email, and the website.
Mm-hmm.
The invoice number. It's gonna be like 50.
Is that $50 you're saying, or invoice number is 50? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the number is 50.
Okay.
And the invoice date is like, the due date is gonna be, has to be like the night because it's a hotel.
Right, when they check out.
When we
Or you
check
can
out.
do before. Okay. What form of payment do you take on your invoice?
Credit card or cash or debit.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, let me get a picture of one. Really quick. All you guys did the survey for Mr. JR? Everyone completed it? All right. Give me one more second, then I will let you guys go after I show you the image. Just waiting for it to populate.
While
Thank you for
Missy
your
is doing that,
patience.
everyone, while Missy is doing that, I'm gonna just remind everyone for the internship for all of those who have confirmed your attendance. I sent out an email on Saturday asking for you all to start the application process. Many of you are the parents I've spoken with already, and or I've spoken with you who has spoken to your parents. So either way, if you're attending, I need for you to drop an A in the chat if you're planning to attend. And if you are and you have not already done the application, I need for you all to complete the application by or before the 9th of this month, which is this coming Friday. We are already at 14 students, and that will probably includes you because you confirm verbally. But if you do not confirm by application, then we have to remove you from the list. We got to get the fundraising moving. We have a couple of events coming up that we want you guys to be a part of as part of the fundraising efforts. So just make sure you fill out the application as soon as possible, okay? Is anyone not planning on going who said they wanted to go prior? Or does anyone have any questions about, I know Shreya, you're, you know, pretty far away. I do have on the line, Nana, Nicole, Chen, Harlem, I believe Michael, Steven, not sure. I need you guys to put an A or something in the chat to let me know that you're attending. A for attending, and then submit your application. If you have any questions, I'll stay behind so you can ask questions. But I need that to be done by or before Friday.
I did put a picture of the invoice up there so you can see it. It's very basic that you have, but this is what I'm saying. It has, like Michael was saying, it has an invoice number, it has your name, your city, an email up there, it has a date of the invoice on there, it has your description of your product or your service, the price, the quantity, and the amount on there. And of course, like he said, you know, thank you for your business at the end. It has how payment is, except PayPal. You have your total and you add taxes in there, depending on where you live at. So that's always good to add the tax in. So it's something real basic, which you guys can also Google. But if you have questions or anything, I do appreciate you guys on tonight and listening. And so I hope you took something away, because some of the things that you did, the flyer, you guys are going to do that when you open your businesses and you have your products. You're going to actually have your soft launches, is what they have. So in your agreements. So do you have any questions right now? Any comments? I know your brains may feel fried right now, but you guys did a good job. You did a good job with things I'm asking you to do, and I appreciate it. And even though that you did not know everything, I do appreciate that you're saying, what is it, and asking more questions. I genuinely appreciate it. So you guys have a good night. If you have no other questions, if you want to stay behind, Miss Rosie is here if you have any other questions that you may have. And thank you for completing the survey also.